Challenging but achievable. That's how the participants in the national weight loss competition have described their journey thus far. The competitors gathered for their first support workshop with officials from the Ministry of Health. They received information on diet, exercise, and overall healthy living.
I came into this competition with an interest of losing weight because of my health aids. They encouraged me to enter the competition, so I'm in the competition. A few weeks ago, I felt like dropping out because of difficulties, some difficulties, but my group has motivational speakers. They have all sorts of people, nurses and other members, other competitors have encouraged me not to drop out, so I'm in the competition. So far, the last 2 weeks I lost a total of 4 pounds. I am feeling that I have lost more, but I cannot guarantee, I cannot really say that clearly. What I want to say is, in this competition I came in, like I said, and at the end of it all, if I am not the champion, I'm still a winner. Because the fact that I've lost some weight is good for me and it's healthy, and I want to continue to go on the lifestyle that I have started. I also want to say that 5 years ago I had a stroke and I'm hypertensive, and because of that I had a stroke 5 years ago, and my blood pressure has always been elevated, 150 over 100, 100 over 160 over 110. But the last 2 weeks I had a blood pressure testing and it was 138 over 70. And it's all because of this weight loss competition.
And the chief nutritionist Lisa Hunt-Mitchell says St. Lucia is at a crossroads where obesity is threatening lives. Pedi Gwes said she noted is providing a platform for persons to talk openly about food consumption, weight and action.
Some of the regions do not have adequate support, and so we know that we need to be more supportive as Ministry of Health in terms of bringing them together, because some of the team members didn't know who each other were, and so we need to bring them together and make sure that they can support each other. We have like Region 1 that is already going strong. They have a physical activity person on board. They also have a WhatsApp group where they're able to communicate with each other. So bringing them together, they were able to say what was working for them, and the other groups were able to get information from that. The obesity is really becoming prevalent, and so having this competition is not really because we want to have a competition per se. We really want to speak to St. Lucia that we have a high rate of obesity, which is actually a disease now. It's not only a risk factor. Obesity is now labeled a disease. So we want people to know that having this disease is actually causing more complications if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, cancers, etc. So I think we are getting to people, and we do have a lot of work to do, but bringing them together, we're able to get the feedback from them as to how motivated they are, what we can do for them, and we were able to understand where they're at, what their progress. Also, something that we highlighted during the workshop was to ensure that they have a goal. And in anything in life, it is important that you have a goal. If you're going to start this life journey, I don't want to say it's just a competition, you want to make sure that you have a goal as to where you at and where you want to be in the future. And so we'll be able to monitor them periodically and to see if they can achieve this goal.